today's video is a what I ate today video, and this has been highly requested. A lot of you guys want me to do this again. I think I did it once before, and I really like watching these videos on YouTube because for one, you get new food ideas, and I know cooking for yourself can get like boring after a while, so you want like new ideas. So this is super cool. So basically, if you're unfamiliar with the video, I just go through a day of what I ate. I show you how I make it. They're all super easy. They're healthier, so that's awesome because I know it's this time of year when you want to eat a little bit healthier. So I hope this helps you guys out, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so of course starting off with breakfast, which is my favorite meal of the day. I've been loving acai bowls, so I found these acai berry blend packets from Whole Foods, and I put one of those into a NutriBullet along with some frozen strawberries, frozen blueberries, bananas, peanut butter, and some cocoa powder. And then I just add a little soy milk or almond milk just to help it out. You don't want to add too much like you'd be making a smoothie. You want it to be a little bit thicker when you blend it, so you can put it into a bowl like so. And then that's basically it. Now this is the part where you can have a little bit of fun with it. So I of course put some strawberries in there and then also bananas. You don't have to get this fancy unless maybe you plan on taking a photo of it, but for the sake of this video I did. It's just good if you just throw it all in there if you're in a hurry. But I also put granola and some cacao nibs in there for a little extra crunch. And then of course I can't have breakfast without coffee, and that's it. Moving on to lunchtime, one of my favorite things lately to eat has been Brussels sprout salad. So I start off with a huge helping of mixed greens. This has spinach, arugula sometimes. It just depends on what I get. I can buy the like mixed green packets, and those are really good. And then my favorite part is I add some roasted Brussels sprouts along with some pine nuts and some Parmesan cheese, and then I finish it off with a balsamic dressing, and it's like my favorite thing. I've been eating it like crazy. And then I have it with a glass of ice water, and it's like my perfect lunch. Now I'm the queen of snacking, so one of my favorite snacks is just the classic apples, peanut butter, and granola. This is pretty self-explanatory, but this one is just such a classic. It's so good. Patrick and I usually share it, and it's healthy for you, but it seriously tastes like a dessert. For snack number 2, a little later in the day, either I'll snack on some nuts or some fruit or something like that, but if I went to the gym or have a little bit more of an active day, I'll make avocado toast, just one, and it's just like the perfect little snack. So I'll mash up an avocado, add some lime juice, a little salt, a little pepper, and then I just toast some bread, and I basically just smear it all over the place. This is kind of self-explanatory as well, but this is a great one. I know this is kind of a breakfast thing, but I just think that they're super good to just have whenever. And then on top of it, I put a little red pepper flakes or chili flakes just for a little added kick. And then I love just some like shredded Parmesan cheese, and it tastes delicious. Moving on to dinner, this one is a classic, and it's chicken with Brussels sprouts and potatoes. So I start off with some potatoes, I wash them, and then I cut them in half and boil them until they're soft, tender, and then I set them aside. While those are cooking, I cut up some sage, some shallots, and I wash and trim 2 chicken breasts, since Patrick and I are both eating this. And then I season the chicken with just some table seasoning, super easy to just buy. And then I heat up a skillet with some olive oil, and I start cooking the chicken as you would normally cook a chicken breast. And then while those are cooking, I move over to another pan, add a little bit of oil, and just a little bit of butter because this is going to be like the Brussels sprout potato mixture. So I add the shallots and I cook those until they are golden brown, so they're kind of like caramelized. And I do all of this while the chicken is cooking. And then I take some Brussels sprouts and I shave those down just because they're a little bit easier to cook and eat this way. And I put those in with the shallots once they're a little bit more tender. And I start cooking that until it's pretty much done. This is super, super easy. So once those have like a good start to them, I'll add the cooked potatoes that I set aside. And basically this is just going to kind of like cook them up a little bit more and give them that kind of like toasted coating, which is always so good. So I cook that until golden brown, and then basically you're ready to plate. Super easy. So I start off by plating some of the Brussels sprouts and potatoes, and then of course I finish it with the chicken breast, and it's just so good, so easy. Patrick and I love this one. But that's my video for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did and want more of these type of videos, then just give it a thumbs up for me. Subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!